Hey, Brian from Garage Mahal. Today I have a VEVOR forward plate compactor. It's 2.8 horsepower with 5,250, vibrations per minute. It can go up to a depth of like 6 to 8 inches, depending on like what you're compacting. So it's also known as a vibrating tamper is the other, technical word for it. But let's open up, see what's inside this box. And I just have some fresh stone laid down in my driveway. So it's going to be like the perfect place to actually use this and show you how it works. So stay tuned. All right, so this is the box that it came in. Kind of give you a view all the way around. Definitely a team lift, a little on the heavy side. I did have to kind of like roll it onto my workbench here, which is basically my lift that I kind of put a table on so I can lift heavier objects up in the air. So I'll kind of give you an idea. And on top it says no inversion. So obviously make sure you don't turn this upside down. So I'm probably going to cut this box away just to kind of make it a little bit easier. As I just disappear behind the scenes, I'm going to kind of tilt this forward so you can kind of see what to expect when you get it delivered. So that's the top of the box. And it does feel very unbalanced inside. So let me try to take some of these parts off the top. And it's got a couple handles. So as to handle that, let me see if I can't get the top foam off. And it is very staticky. I can like feel the foam getting like attached to me. Okay, so that is the tamper inside. I'm going to cut the box away just to make it easier. So I don't want to put this on its side at all. So let's flip this around now here again. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. I just want to make sure that there is no damage on this. So far so good. And it's got a little label here for the oil. So that is your oil fill right here. So let's open that up. See what the label says first and foremost. Okay, so the engine is shipped from factory without oil. Fill with 10W30 before starting. I'll just kind of give you an idea. And I'm just going to take a quick peek in there. And it looks like there is a little bit of oil at the bottom. So it does come with oil, but it's not filled. So make sure you obviously fill it up. We'll figure out how much it needs from the booklet. And then going around here. So this is where you fill it up with gas. And that cap is on there pretty tight. Okay. So that is your gas cap. So it's showing gasoline. And obviously that is empty, but it has a fuel level in there. So it'll be pretty good. And this cap, I assume, is going to want to be definitely on the tighter side when you're using this. Let me just line it up the right way. Okay, there we go. So I'll just kind of put that on loosely. So just looking over all the different things that it has on here. So you have your choke here on the side. You got your open and your closed. And that is your handle to pull it. So we're not going to pull it till we put oil in it. And then this is where the handles are going to attach, and it has some cool wheels on the back, so you can definitely move it over like pavement or some rock. So let's open this booklet up. Okay, so that is out. It looks like it's got an actual tool with it. That's pretty good. So yeah, so you have your ability. Then you got some handle pieces here. So those are your handles. You got some washers, actually a little plastic bag, some zip ties, and then your manual. And bring this to you. Okay, so that's your set of instructions. So again, it's telling you that there's no oil in there. Functions and controls. Hazard risks. So just kind of give you some stuff. So here's the oil. And basically 10W30 is what it recommends. Upper level and lower level. It's probably going to take, my delusion is probably going to take like half a quart, but don't quote me on that. We'll go through and we'll see how it fills up. And then basically kind of tells you how to fill it and run it. Throttle control. When it comes time to replacing the plug and oil, doing oil change, air filter change. So we'll go through quite a bit. So anyway, let me get into assembling the handle. Okay, so this handle, you can kind of see those bolts there. So it is going to go right here. Let's loosen this up. And this is an 18 millimeter. Okay. Okay, let's get this side undone. Oh, okay. So these kind of, this rubber bushing slides in there. I was going to try slide it on without that. So that's good. Nice and easy to install that. So let's put this in here. Okay, so that grips that. That grips on that side. Definitely make this snug because obviously it is going to be bouncing around. Okay. Okay, make that nice and snug. Okay, then this handle, get this kind of up and out of the way. So this handle slides down onto that. I think we're going to put this on the inside. Okay, so that looks good there. And you'll kind of see where it fits into its home. Then we'll put the washers in on the other side. And then we'll put these attach this to the carriage bolt. And we'll just lock that in place. Okay. All right, so let's work on getting some oil in this. Actually, before that, we have our throttle handle. So we will attach that. I think it's probably right here. So maybe that's a little bit easier to see. All right, so we're going to mount the throttle to the outside, or rather on the inside. And I think let's get this wire so it kind of sits like that. And again, we'll attach it right here so it's kind of close to where the handle is. All right, so get this up all the way, get that nice and tightened down. Okay, and we'll fine tune that after we get everything going. So next, let's fill this up with oil. All right, and we're going to use a funnel. And like I said, I am not sure what the capacity is on this. So we're going to be guessing. And it makes for an interesting pour. All right, so we're going to pour this nice and slow. So I got about half in there. So I'm definitely dripping some. All right, so let's clean this off. We'll get a reading. And let's put the dipstick down. And then have it just basically snug, and then we'll take that out, take a look at it. So it's going to be hard to see, but that is basically full, and that was half a quart. So we'll put this down and definitely make this snug, because you don't want that vibrating loose and oil going all over the place. And like I said, I made a little bit of a mess myself. So let's clean that, wipe that up a little bit. Okay, so we are basically ready. I'm going to bring my table down so I can get this off of here, and we'll bring it outside, add some fuel, and start up. So stay tuned. Okay, so you can see that this is all just freshly done stone on this side of the driveway. You can actually see the dividing line there. So close-up view so you can kind of see what it looks like beforehand. And then let's get the tamper out here. Okay, so on here it says the vibrator box have been oiled. Remove tape and packing plug before use. So we will remove this tape as best as we can. Okay, so that's removed. Here's the oil. So this is the fuel cap. You can see the fuel level in there. So we're going to fill it with some gasoline. Okay, I think that's good enough to get us up and running. All right. Now, like I said, this cap was a little tricky, so kind of you'll find its home. And again, make sure it's nice and snug since that's going to be bouncing around. Make sure you turn the on switch on. We got the choke on, and let's go. Okay, I'm going to put some hearing protection on, so okay, so let me finish the rest of this, but it definitely has a nice smooth forward motion, as you can tell, and then we'll do another before and after shot. So Brian from Garage Hall, stay tuned. Okay, so you can kind of see the halfway point before and after. I'm actually making a second pass over this before I finish this side, but I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of how well this is working so far. Anyway, Brian from Garage Hall, thanks for watching, and be safe out there. Okay, so all done. Basically, I did 2 laps, I guess you want to call it, with the tamper. And, I mean, it really compacted this down really well. Kind of give you an idea close up. So, that packed it really good, especially along my concrete edge. But, yeah, great job. Anyway, Brian from Garage Mahal. Thanks for watching, and be safe out there.